Hello.
No, we're not typically that type of streamer, Hunter.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't talk if there's not anybody here.
Well, we're going to probably, if they come in the stream, they will be welcomed. Or something. But hello.
Well, you can be the intro to my video.
Okay.
Because this video gets saved on YouTube and Facebook. So this video will be on YouTube and Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty. What are we doing today, Hunter?
I don't know.
I thought I told you what we was doing.
We were going on Conrad Stevenson's
Yep.
Paranormal PI. We're going to play that game with the update, right?
Yep.
And, yeah.
What do you think's in the new update?
I don't know. Probably better quality or something.
You think they fixed some stuff, some optimization?
Yes.
By the way, my son is an aspiring video game developer. He does a lot of Roblox Studios type stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's really into video games. And he wanted to watch me play a little bit.
And try playing my games on Roblox. My username is sus5820.
Yep, sus5820.
I like to get verified.
Mm-hmm. We got a couple of games in the making. We got Folly Run.
Yeah.
Then you got The Woods.
We could probably make a stream on our game developing.
We could one of these days, but
Yeah.
for today we're going to do this one. Is that okay? Because I already did my titling and stuff like that for the stream.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you can hear my daughter using the bathroom with the door open.
She likes singing. She plays Roblox too. She probably don't want me telling everyone her username though.
Yeah, it's all good.
Probably, and also
And there might be some feedback where I'm not using headphones and I'm using a mic. I don't know how that works. I'd assume that there might be some type of feedback. Let me do some testing. Hunter, you stay in here.
Can I tell him some?
Well, just give me a second.
Okay.
I'm going to go in here and I'm going to listen I'm going to play the live stream in there and see if I can hear some feedback from you talking and the sound from the, well, no, maybe it would be just this sound that would be, I think it's just it shouldn't be loud enough that it bothers anything. I don't think we need to worry about it. I just don't want there to be, I just don't want it to be like crappy audio quality, you know what I mean?
I'll see what's going on. You can keep it down. So
I know, but I have like real strict settings in my OBS here, and like I have to like manually turn them up and down, and I don't know if this is too loud. It's saying that I'm just below a red bar on my volume, but I don't know about the game volume, and I want them to be able to hear me and the game.
Okay.
I think it'll be fine though. I think I tested it yesterday and it sounded okay, so I don't see why it would be any different now. Oh, I was playing a different game yesterday, but I was playing Stranded Deep for a little bit, and then I played Bigfoot. There we go, I gotta turn that down, or we will have feedback. Alright, let's pull up the Twitch here, that way we can have a live view of our comments and our views. So we got views here, followers. This is our time session here. This is the chat.
Oh, chat are talking.
Well, this was from last night.
Oh.
Yeah, this isn't from today.
Okay.
Yeah, and then these are all the people that have followed me, which I don't have that many followers, but we don't really care about that.
Yeah, we care about getting money.
No, we don't care about that either.
We care about having fun.
Yeah, we care about playing the games and having fun.
Yeah, and showing people. And everyone follow me on Roblox also.
Yeah.
My goal is 1,000.
1,000, that's your goal?
Yeah.
Alright.
Followers.
Okay, well, this is really important in this game. You gotta not talk so loud, okay? Gotta try to kind of be quiet.
So there's yours.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff. Let's turn it up really loud so we can really hear it.
Where's the chat for the video? Oh, they were talking.
This is the new map, Hunter.
Okay. Hmm.
It's a lighthouse map. Where do you think I should go first?
I don't know. The kitchen.
There's a lot of the kitchen. There's a lot of places here. There's a lighthouse right there that we can go in. There's this house right here we can go in. There's a barn right there we can go in. It's got goats and pigs and stuff. And then we got this building over here, which I think is like a welcoming center or like an infirmary area or something.
I heard.
Well, that's the kitchen technically.
I heard the bathroom has like a lot of paranormal activity stuff.
The bathroom?
Yeah, bathrooms. They're mostly paranormal stuff.
What are you talking about? Just in like in general? There's
in game.
in games? No. There's I've got the notes. It'll tell you where everything's at. Deirdre, which I'm assuming is a woman that used to live in the house there, may not be alone. A seance can create a portal. So somebody summoned something via seance in the house. And there were several deaths between 1837 to 1851. Deirdre was hopeful for a girl, which means that she was trying to have a daughter. Shrill's in the Hurley house, which is the house that Deirdre lives in. And then the keeper's quarters may be haunted. And the keeper's quarters is in the lighthouse. So, where do you want to go first? This is like the kitchen, though.
Bathroom?
Hunter, there's nothing in the bathroom. What are you talking about? You need to poop or something?
Yeah.
All right. Are you done?
Yes.
All right, enough being silly. Let's really play now, bud.
Jeez, that's going to get...
All right, we're not trying to be silly. We're trying to play, okay? We're not
Okay.
trying to be too silly and funny and stuff. I mean, we can every now and then, but let's not get too crazy with it, especially with the nasty stuff. What's in here?
Oh, I thought that was a dog for a moment.
What you thought that was a dog? What is it?
A sheep.
It's a sheep.
I just heard, yeah.
Are we going back to school, Hunter? What's this? Can
A
you
pig.
show me the pig?
Pig.
Look at his fat little face.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, that's goat.
That's a goat.
Love it. I like pigs.
Hunter's 10, by the way. I'm just picking on him. But
I'm-
he's a good enough sport that he plays around with me. He don't let people pick on him. He goes along with it.
I'm 9 years old and I'm about to turn 10.
I call you 10 because you might as well.
Okay.
Yeah. When I was your age, when I was like 9, almost 10, I'm like, I'm 9.5. Because I'm almost 10. All right, now we got to start being quiet because this is where stuff's going to start happening up here.
It's on my age.
And you're going to do the exact opposite. I would never be able to take this boy hunting at all. Because I'd be like, shut up. Because if you don't, we ain't going to get shut. Be quiet. Just listen. We got to find EMFs. Supposedly there were some kids that might have perished here as well.
Jeez.
Thought I heard something. It's really hard. It's really hard to hear without headphones.
Sounds like footsteps.
I turned it all the way up, so I have a feeling when something does happen, we're gonna get the shit scared out of us, bub.
Watch my reaction.
Watch your.
I can hear sounds. Footsteps.
No, that's just the house creaking. That's normal.
Oh.
It's an old house.
Yeah, I understand.
It's dusty.
We need to get a dust cleaner. Pick that. God.
It's supposed to be a museum. This game can be pretty boring, Hunter. You said you wanted to watch me play it, though.
No, I love it. This was my dream to do. This was my. I wanted to make YouTube videos and streams and Twitch and all that stuff.
Oh, you just in here because I'm live streaming.
And I wanted to do this when I grow up. Also.
Oh, you want to be a streamer when
Yeah.
you get older, like Markiplier?
Yes. I have one pair of them.
Yeah, you are working on the Markiplier hair.
Can I have some more?
Some water?
So I can grow it.
You're not a plant. Oh.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating. The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
I'm following her.
Looks like just a cold spot.
Oh,
Nothing
really?
paranormal.
50 degrees and looks just like a cold spot. Shut up. It's 50 degrees right there. He's on crack. Which one of these rooms is hers? I thought it was that one, but...
Can I get some
Oh.
more?
These temp readings are unusual.
Get it what?
Can I get some more?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Just as you got up, stuff started happening, Hunter.
That was a very unusual noise.
Noises.
I'll keep that as evidence.
Trying to get me not to get all the evidence. What is that sound?
Sound like a fan or something on.
Here's the bathroom you wanted to be in so damn bad.
Bathrooms are cool. Like it. Kind of looks like
Papa Browse.
yeah, Papa
Yeah.
Fry's house.
Sounds kind of like TV static to me. You,
Looks like just a cold spot.
you
Nothing
only hear it
paranormal.
right here.
Oh, TV stack. I don't know if she was in some kind of layer. Like someone talking.
It's those are whales. Is a sound is what I call those types of sounds. It sounds like somebody kind of screaming. A little bit like like that.
So it may be a girl.
No, it's normal. It happens when there's not a ghost
Something's
around.
going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
I think there's actually meanings for them too. I think one of them means that there was a ghost event near you, but not anywhere where you could see it, like in the room next to you. On the church map, when those sounds start, usually that means the ghost is about to manifest or has manifested near you. And if you look around, you'll usually see him. Or the wind chimes is another way to know that the ghost is near. Oh, that scared me.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
What?
I didn't turn that on.
Oh.
Did you turn that on?
No, I don't.
Did you touch that light switch?
No. I'm not even near a light switch.
I think it's Hunter messing with me.
No, I'm not even near a light switch.
Hello. I thought this was her room. Real uneasy feeling in this house. And I really think it has to do with the narrowness of the hallways and the entryway. It just reminds me of a funeral home. Maybe that's why it's haunted. Used to be a funeral home. Well, shit, was that already on? I guess it was.
What is today? The 15th?
I don't know. Why?
I just got confused because it said somebody followed you.
On the 14th? Yeah, no, today's like the 21st. Tomorrow's Daddy's birthday.
Okay.
Hello? Deirdre,
Come on.
I heard you was wanting a daughter. You can have mine. She's a brat. That scared me. I thought there was somebody standing there. She's being really quiet, man. I mean, I know she turned on a couple lights, but that's not too crazy. Alright, let's go, move around a little bit. What is that sound?
What's that? Oh. What's that?
I didn't do that.
Well, she said, "You're not welcome here."
Yeah, that's what it looks like, bub. Looks like we might be trespassing.
Is this someone else? What happened to her?
Somebody, she says he's
Ooh,
trying to
an
kill
unusual
me.
Noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Whoa, I was not expecting that.
Okay.
Daggone. That's sad, man.
This is scary and sad at the same time.
Well, and yeah, but it's supposed to be just be a story, but it's a sad story.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
It's probably coming after you.
Alright, my back's against the wall. What are you talking about? If it comes at me, I'm gonna see it.
So it's just upstairs.
Can you not be a backseat gamer? You know what that means?
Wow, I took a photo of a ghost.
Wow, I prefer to go.
Alright. Well, that was Deirdre, I think. Now let's go check out this lighthouse. Supposedly there's somebody in the keeper's quarters. There's a little boy in the lighthouse.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll
What do you
keep that
say,
as
Horace?
evidence.
I can't even understand ghost voice.
We'll have to go back and listen to it.
It sounds like some air.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
That's safe to say there's somebody here.
Wow. I took a photo of a ghost.
It's right there. Oh my. It's invisible.
Alright, I say we move on.
Yeah.
Tom.
Can I have a drink?
What do you want? Some root beer? Yeah, you can have a root beer. You're welcome. Okay, bring it here. Alright, there you go. Careful. Because I don't want you to spill it. What do you mean, why? Because it's freaking explosive, that's why. What other reason would I have? It's a liquid.
Yep. And so with
So there's liquid.
carbonation.
Like bubbly liquid.
Bubbly liquid. Sparkly bubbly.
It's from carbonation.
I wonder if this one will talk to me.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Why does it look like a castle?
Because it's a lighthouse.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
There was a kid ghost that I saw, and usually kid ghosts are
Is there anything you'd
more
like to
willing
tell
to
me?
talk to people, so that's why I'm thinking it might be one that will talk to us.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
Most of the time, because kid ghosts don't exist, they're demonic.
Do you know why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here? How many people are here other than me?
That's the ship.
Is that a
How many
ghost?
people are here
No, it's a ship.
other than me?
If you can't listen to me when I say something, then you have to go, because I'm not going to keep answering the same questions twice, okay? Love you.
Is this your home? Is this your home?
I don't think they're going to talk to us. Alright, well, let's see if we can get a picture. Accidentally got it the last time. I was just walking down, and he just happened to be leaning against the railing right there, and I'm guessing he fell, maybe, and that's why he's haunting this place. If it even is a kid ghost.
Ship again.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
It kind of sucks at the tail. That's the ship.
Mm-hmm. Now, I know I can go up these stairs.
Not bad.
It's just really jank. Can't go up there, though, because it won't let me.
What is up there?
That's where the light is. See that thing up there spinning?
Oh, I
It's
see.
spinning a light around so that ships know that there's an island here so they don't crash into the rocks.
And also where ships can see. Because ships don't have light.
Like the SS Atlantic,
Yeah.
it could have used a lighthouse that day. If there was a lighthouse there, it wouldn't have wrecked. There's a ghost nearby. I can feel it. Where are you? Not a talkative ghost, this one. And if it is, maybe I just need to get the parabolic microphone to hear it, because maybe I'm just not where it's talking, and I just can't hear it because I'm too far away. And then we got a pooper house right here, which I'm not sure why this is included, but I have a feeling there might be a ghost out here. This map is huge, though, because there's like these buildings here, and then there's houses over there in the woods that are hidden, like ran down houses. Here, I'll run over there real quick. Like, you wouldn't even know they was there unless you was looking for them. I know Conrad Stevenson's, and I know that they put hidden stuff in their maps and stuff, and I think I might have been the first one that found the seance circle or something. I was just pushing against the tree line because I knew there was a secret. Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind. It sounded like somebody walking behind us. But here's the houses. Old dilapidated houses. I wish they'd add like a thermal camera to this game. That'd be cool. Hey, Cookie Monster, what's up? Cookie Monster's in here, honey.
Cookie Monster, welcome to our stream. I wish I could see the chat.
There's
there.
nothing here. You wish you could see the chat better? Well, here, you can be a moderator. You tell me if anybody types anything.
Okay. Not much just now. Okay. Well, just chill watching our stream.
Yep.
Hope you have a good day too.
Yeah, we're just doing some ghost hunting, me and the boy.
Yep. You're the first one in our stream too. Thank
Yeah.
you for joining.
Yep. This is Hunter's first time live streaming with me.
Yeah, this is my dream. I wanted to be a live streamer too.
Yeah, he wants to be like Markiplier and Creekcraft.
And Cookie Monster. Do you play like Roblox or something? Oh wait, thank you for saying yeah. Yep, thank you.
I was hearing something walk around. I thought it was a ghost, but it was just the damn sheep.
I'm learning how to talk in the streams.
Yeah, he don't know how to talk to people in streams yet. You just gotta be casual, bub.
Okay.
Just talk to him like you normally would. No, I don't play any games. I just watch.
Oh.
Yeah, Cookie's a friend of Mommy's.
Mm.
Yeah, her name's Chelsea. What is that noise?
Probably footsteps, I don't know.
No, it's like there's a collectible right here. But I don't see anything. Maybe it's upstairs. No. Because the sound's completely gone now. She turned... Oh, no, she didn't. She turned one of the lights off.
Hmm.
Deirdre.
Sounds like a vacuum. Oh, okay. A vacuum.
Yeah, Hunter's my little gamer.
Yeah, I like playing games a lot. And also making games.
Yep. He's been developing on Roblox for a little bit now.
Yeah, making UGC items also. I've been trying
Mhm.
to making shirts and merch for it and everything.
Kind of just want to head back to the office and listen to that recording to see what that guy said real quick. Let's do that real quick, and then we'll come back and check it out.
He's so smart. Wow, thank you. Thank you so much, Cookie Monster.
Yeah, he's my big brain boo.
Yep. We got a lot.
We got all the evidence that we needed. We got all the photographs and the audio, temperatures, and the
Yay.
EMFs.
This is good.
Mhm. And we're gonna go listen to the recordings that we got and see what.
Our business place.
Mr. Murdoch. Okay, so that's the name of the guy in the keeper's quarters.
Someone sent us a message.
That was Richard.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. I have no clue what that was.
About the...
Oh, yeah, I lost my wallet earlier. What is he saying? What are you hearing?
El Cospo? I don't know. El Cospo? This...
Dale passed out? That's what I'm hearing, like an English accent. Dale passed out.
I hear it too.
I don't know what he's saying. Let's get our archives. And check this out. This is what the SS Atlantic looked like, which I think is weird because I literally just did videos about the SS Atlantic talking about how it was the worst incident that White Star Line had, not the Titanic. And this was back in 1830,
It does kind of
and
look...
all the women and children died.
It kind of bit looks like the Titanic.
Yeah, but one stack, that's what the SS Atlantic looked like. It had one stack in the center and it had sails.
Everyone
And they wrecked into a rock and everybody died. Maybe they're tying that into Conrad Stevenson. Maybe they're tying that into the whole SS Atlantic, which is crazy that they are because a lot of people don't even know about that. And I don't know, the coincidence that I just did a video of it and then they drop an update that has a picture. I don't know. This is the type of stuff I deal with all the time where I think I'm losing my mind.
So,
Or I'm psychic or whatever. Seance can create a portal. Okay, so let's add all this stuff. And then, let's do that and then we'll go.
So Conrad Stevenson's about to turn educational from the army. Okay, that's it.
Hearing shrills in the Hurley house. Keeper's quarters may be haunted. Yeah, we need to go back up there and talk to that guy and see if he has anything else to say. You're not a bad ghost hunting buddy. You know what I mean? You're pretty good. We need to make sure we use all this other stuff too. Matter of fact, when we get there, I'm gonna lay down the temperature and the EMF reader, and then we're gonna take the Paravox and that other one up to the keeper's quarters, and we're gonna see if we can get him to say anything else, cause that would be cool. Cause I'm curious about him. I want to know what his deal. I mean, obviously he was a lighthouse keeper.
First heard about this place
But
when
why
I
is
was a
he
kid.
haunting the property?
It's unbelievable. I'm actually here investigating.
Like
This
Deirdre.
lighthouse has been around for almost 200 years and has a history that aligns well with being a haunted location. I'd love to find evidence specifically identifying the spirits allegedly haunting here. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims.
Maybe
and
he
put
was
their
the one
minds at
doing
ease.
seances.
Conrad came here since he was a kid.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Alright, then we want this, and then let's put the recorder down too, because we can use the Paramic to record. And we're gonna head over here.
Why is it silent?
Because I have a Paramic,
Yeah.
and it cancels out all the sounds.
There is some sounds though.
Let's ask him some questions on this.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Roger sad.
Is there anything you would like
It's
to tell me?
flipping through frequencies of a radio, kind of.
Oh,
Do you know why I'm here? How many people are here other than me? Is this your home? Do you like the current family living here?
I like the music.
It's not music, it's just
Why are you here?
I like the sound.
it's irritating.
Can you tell me your name?
Guess not. Alright. Oh man, that scared me. It's the thing going through channels. Alright, let's ask a question.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Do you know why I'm here? How many
Someone's coming
people
to
are
get a
here
cat.
other than me?
We got about an hour and a half or so.
Yeah, I'm not
Is this
sorry.
your home?
This thing's not talking to us at all.
It just wants me silent.
Do you like the current family living here?
Don't want to talk to us at all. Either.
Why are you here? Can you tell me your name?
Guess not, I don't know.
I heard some. Sound like some.
The house creaks every now and then, Hunter.
Okay. That means yes. I keep
That was a very
Oh,
unusual
apparently it
noise.
was something.
I'll keep that as evidence.
Oh.
Maybe we was hearing him walk around downstairs.
heard from Best Buy just inside Alfred's room. Oh, Cookie Monster. Congrats, you've been in the stream for 10 minutes, I think. I think you went on 31, 31.
Oh yeah.
The session is 41 minutes.
Mm.
And she came around like 31 minutes, I think. And 10 minutes later, it's 41.
Yeah.
So I think she was on here for real till
Oh,
like
that's
10
cool.
minutes.
She must be enjoying it.
Hopefully you're enjoying it. Yeah. She's still on the stream.
I don't know. There's really no activity in here at all. I got one picture of this kid on accident, and like now he like doesn't show up ever.
Did she send a robot?
Looks like a cool game.
Yep, it is a cool game. If you want to try it out, it's on Steam. It's called Paranormal PI.
Conrad Stevenson's Paranormal PI.
Yep, on Steam. Do you have the link to the game on the channel?
Mhm.
Okay. Then you can probably go to the link. You're welcome.
Love you, bub.
Love you.
Had a good day today?
Yep. Learning and loving these half days.
The half day, yeah, that had to have been nice.
Yeah.
Alright. There's not really much going on in there. I mean, I know he talked and showed up at one time, but for some reason, maybe it's because I need to use my EMF real quick. Let me go grab that stuff. Let me put this right here. Put this right here, too. Knock your nose off, you boy.
Yeah, Cookie Monster, I'm just staring at your messages. Look, I mean like chat. I'm staring at the chat.
You don't have to stare at the chat, Hunter.
I'm just looking at
Just
the
glance
chat.
over every now and then.
Yeah, I'm looking there. I'm looking at the screen, and I'm not going crazy off of it.
You're going a little crazy, it seems.
I like it. I'm working with my mom.
Alright, let's see if we can find him anywhere downstairs. I think we've only found him upstairs.
These temperature fluctuations appear to be normal.
Hmm. Do they, Conrad? Do they?
I don't know.
Oh,
I heard them.
that's cold. That's cold. He's
This
down
is
here.
as usual.
He didn't go back there, did he? No. He must have went back up the stairs. Where'd you go? Stretch it out, bub.
Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
That's weird.
Hello.
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 Click this button if you hear anything.
Click on the button.
Click it. Did you get it?
I pressed the button.
That was a very unusual voice. I'll keep that as evidence.
Yeah, that was some timing right there, wasn't it?
Yes.
The second I got up, if you weren't sitting there, I would have missed that.
Wow.
Yeah, pump it. Yeah.
Good thing I'm here.
Yeah, that's right.
I can help you with streams.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just went to go get me a handful of burrs.
I like these.
Those are tart. What did he say? Did you hear what he said?
What? I don't understand.
You want one?
Mm.
They're kind of sour. How's it?
Good.
Okay.
My,
Alright. Why don't you say that shit to my face? Second I walked away, you started talking shit.
Can I eat the second one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tastes good.
I just want to go back and hear what he said. Let's go back and try to decipher what he said.
Yeah, those sounds are hard for me to understand because it's very loud and it sounds like gas and stuff.
It sounds like they're farting.
No, it sounds like air.
Oh. Hit butt.
Hit butt.
You better not get me with that hat.
Drip.
Mm-hmm. You got drip, boy?
Yes.
Mm. Alright, let's go listen to what this guy said.
Mommy. Is the live stream the viewers are just for the Facebook feed or for all like things you're streaming on?
That's just for Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anybody on my Facebook watching or not. Probably.
Oh, and if you have messages, Cookie Monster, it will take a bit for us to see it. Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, no comments.
Oh, okay. Just for Twitch, okay.
Yep.
Let's go back to our... Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, we can see your messages now.
I can't breathe.
Oh, I couldn't understand that, but... Sorry.
He's dead, isn't he? I think is what she said. He's gonna kill me. Just to cry. Oh, I asked her if she had anything to say. She said, it's haunted. What? I don't know, and I can't turn it up any farther. Beats the shit out of me. That's the most quietest one that we've ever had.
Mm.
Oh, he's speaking a different language. It's like Italian or something, or French.
So can we Google Translate that? So we can put on the audio thing on Google
He's rolling his R's. It sounds really Russian. Hold on. German, maybe. Sounds German, kinda.
Well,
Yeah, that's definitely German.
well, we can pick.
Yeah, it sounds like Rammstein. That's definitely German.
We could probably put in the detected language.
You don't know?
That could
You
say.
don't know,
what the
son.
language is. I know everything.
Alright, what are you talking about?
Well, if we Google translate it with detected language, we don't have to put in anything. It will say what the language is. It also says what he's saying with English.
That's pretty smart, but I don't know how to do that.
Um.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'll just use my imagination, because there's a lot of them where you kind of have to, like, most namely with this one. The Wintakawa, because it's speaking some type of Algonquin or
Like a crying sheep.
it was a goat.
Wonder Woman.
That's a goat.
Oh my. Oh. Oh wait, Cookie Monster. Thank you for staying on for 20 minutes.
You don't have to keep thanking them for that.
It's kind of nice.
It is nice, but you don't have to keep thanking them for that.
Okay.
Appreciate y'all joining us though. If you guys are liking the stream, just like, follow, subscribe. Click that bell so you get notified for whenever we go live. When I go live, it's very rare for him to be with me.
Okay, so I'm just gonna stop.
Where are we going now?
Let's see here.
That's the Evergreen House.
Max.
Oh, that's Polk Street. That's the... I'm not mistaken, that's where Little Boy Blue lives. Yeah, this is where Little Boy Blue lives. Moved my family into our new house 6 months ago. Since then, they claim to have experienced strange things that they cannot explain. Seems like they are growing in the belief that our home is haunted. I personally have never experienced anything that makes me believe in ghosts, but my wife and kids have a laundry list of things they feel are paranormal. My wife says she has heard sounds of crying in the living room, someone talking to themselves in the laundry room, and footsteps throughout the house. She also claims to have seen a person's shadow creeping along in the hallway. My youngest child's bedroom is adjacent to the bathroom. Recently, he's woken up several times in the middle of the night, saying that a boy is in his room, is scaring him. He also mentioned that he's seen an elderly man lingering in the kitchen. Personally, I don't believe this is being caused by spirits. When something falls off the shelf in my garage or I feel a sudden change in temperature, I chalk things up to more rational explanations. Regardless, I would like to resolve this issue for my family. I know it would mean a lot to them. Let me know when you are available to check out our home. Max Laurent. You ready to go? Alright, well, what notes are we wanting to take from this? You want,
Who's shy?
you gotta take 5 notes, and I have quite a bit of documents, so
Let me see.
which one of these do you, like, just pick one of these that you wanna, and we'll go into depth about it. Which one of these people do you want to know the most about? The little boy Blue, and the crying in the living room?
I'm picking Ren.
You can't pick all of them, Hunter, because you gotta add documents too. So who do you want to pick? Little boy Blue and the woman, or the old man?
The little boy Blue.
Little boy Blue. Okay, so he's the footsteps throughout the house. Click this one right here, and then we'll go here. Little boy Blue is David. And divorce agreement, we'll just add this one right here. Alright.
What?
Nothing. Alright, Polk Street House. There we go. Which I've gotten all the evidence for it, but I'll let you check it out if you want. Excuse me.
The Lorentz have a bit of contrast within their family about their home being haunted. It's interesting that Max is not convinced, yet the rest of his family is concerned. He also didn't provide any information stating he debunked their concerns. Sometimes
Sounds like
skeptics just want to
Richard.
dispute everything. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
Every time I tell Richard that there's like haunted type stuff going around, he's like, he always comes up with the most rational explanation that he can come up with, even if it doesn't make sense. It's still rational to him as long as it doesn't involve ghosts. It's rational.
What does rational mean?
Rational means not of like a. Rational means you're coherent and sound mind when you make a decision. So like let's say I was at the gas station and I was there in a hurry and I didn't get everything I needed because I wasn't in a rational state of mind. I was in a hurry.
Oh.
Rational and like irrational is like you can have an irrational fear, which means like something that's a really silly fear. Like let's say you're scared of hats. There's people out there that are terrified of hats.
Why?
I don't know, but it's irrational to be scared of hats.
Oh, that's
It's rational to be scared of like a lion or a bear, but it's irrational to be scared of like a butterfly. And there's some people that are scared of butterflies. You know? You got it now?
Yeah.
Got the definition? Okay. Just make sure. I want you to have a wide vocabulary, child.
Have a big mind.
Big brain booth
Yes.
with the big bro vocabulary. Actually, there's 4 spirits here. There's one in the garage, which is a poltergeist, which is not technically a spirit. It's an energy. And it just throws shit around all the time. Hello! He likes to be down here. Usually you'll find little boy blue down here. Oop. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Don't you run away. Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
These lights are.
He's walking up
acting
the steps.
funny. I should continue investigating.
What?
You didn't hear that?
I heard.
He said, "What's that?" That was him. Woo! Yeah, it's getting creepy in here, huh, Hunter?
The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Okay. And he usually runs like a path. Down. Around.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
I can barely hear it. I wish there was a port for 2 headphones and we just fucking plug both of them up. Oh, another thing. I don't care about cussing around my child.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other things that I'm more worried about.
It's okay.
Yeah. He's a big boy. He knows not to say the stuff I say, so.
Yeah. Sometimes if I get used.
I mean, nobody's ever said anything, but just in case somebody does, I just nip it in the bud before it happens, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to be upset about it, then be upset with yourself, because I ain't hurting anybody. If you're upset with something I'm doing, then you got inner turmoil that you need to deal with.
Mommy,
What?
we've been live for 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep that as audio evidence. Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Do you know why I'm here?
About to go grab a pair of locks.
Do you know why I'm here?
Yep, let's go grab it.
You want me to get the YouTube also?
Huh?
I can probably also get how many viewers on the YouTube on your channel.
Nah, I ain't worried about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Okay.
Alright, let's grab Paravox. I didn't mean to take a picture, but I did. Let me take that and...
Why are there headphones?
Because that's the Paramic.
Oh, okay.
It's like a sound amplifier. You put headphones on so you don't hear nothing else. You just hear the sound that you're aiming at.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't open that, did I?
New sounds.
I didn't open this, did I?
No, I don't remember. What was that?
Incredible. A photo of an entity?
That was him. What do you mean, what was that? That was him.
I just saw white.
Yeah, that's Boy Blue right there.
Gee,
Yeah.
I want to I want to look at that again.
All right. Let's ask him some questions.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
No.
Is
What?
there anything you'd like to tell me? Do you know why I'm here? Wow, I really think someone is trying to
I think
communicate.
I'm trapped, I think is what he said.
How many people are here other than me? Wow,
Three more.
I really think someone is trying to communicate with me.
But the poltergeist isn't. Oh, that's why he said three more. He's talking about the little boy, the woman, and the old man. The poltergeist isn't a person.
Is this your home?
Yeah, poltergeists aren't people or spirits or anything like that. It's a negative energy. From you. Most of the time it's from
Do you
you.
like the current family living here?
No, from whoever's experiencing it.
Oh.
Like, I
Why
have
are you
stuff
here?
fly around the house and stuff like that when I'm not doing too good. I have stuff that falls off the shelves and weird noises and stuff.
It's mental.
Incredible. I really think this ghost is trying to tell me something.
This is incredible.
Can you tell me your name?
No, she said it's mental.
Oh.
I'm convinced. Someone or something is trying
I'm
to communicate.
David. It said I'm David?
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Do you know why I'm here? Wow, I really think someone is trying to communicate with me.
Sound like to relax, but I don't know. That can't be what they said. Yeah, he like popped up. I didn't. Hunter, that's not funny. This isn't. That thing's not supposed to do that.
This is rare.
Shh. This never happens. Like, you have to ask it questions. It just said spirit living. I don't know what's funny, Hunter.
It sounds like a robot.
Where are you? Be funny if it answered. Here.
What?
Said go. Tell me I need to get out.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Do you know why I'm here? How many people are here other than me?
Oh heck, I would be gone, yeah.
Is this your home?
Yes. I should have said yes when I told you a girl.
Do you like the
It's
current
not
family
talking
living
through
here?
this for some reason.
I just told you from that pair of fox.
Why are you here? I'm convinced. Someone
I'm
or
talking to
something
the
is
mom
trying to communicate
now.
with me.
I'm talking to the stepmom now because
Can you tell me your name?
she was on medication and stuff, and that's how she died.
Mm.
Was a medication toxicity.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Oh, Cookie Monster said, oh heck, I would be gone.
But the weird... Why?
Wow, I really think someone is trying to communicate with me.
I said, is anyone here? And they said, why?
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
That's crazy.
Do you know why I'm here? How many people are here other than me?
Let's just walk around with a Paravox and see what it does, I guess. Let's take it into the stepmom's room and see if it says anything.
Because the stepmom talked to me.
She's mean.
Why? Yep, she tracked you. She tracked.
Because the police report says that she beat David, and that's why the police were there. Because she was being abusive. That was sound from her. That was her medicine bottle.
Cookie Monster said that it shut. the
Did it
door
just
on
shut the door on? Yeah.
Yep, it did. The stepmother is mean and tried to trap us in her room.
Usually she tells me to get out.
She told us to get
And then
out.
she tells me don't, what did she say? Don't stay mad. And then she's poison.
Why?
That's how she died.
And the lights turn on. And Cookie Monster said that's creepy. Yep, it is.
Dude, that's not even added into the game though. These little, that poison, that's not even supposed to happen. This thing's not supposed to work unless you press E and bring up the questions menu. So these little responses that it's given in between that aren't even counting as evidence.
Is the developers of these games watching us on YouTube and will pop it on here?
Oh, where is she? Shh. My nose is itching because I'm getting nervous.
I'm getting nervous too.
Alright, let's
At
plop.
least this ain't real life.
Okay, yep.
That was a boy.
That was her. She said, get out. I heard that plain as day.
Oh man. But why is she close the door on us when she's telling us to get out.
I don't know. Maybe she was confused.
Hmm.
Hey, what's up? Let me holler at you real quick. You got dull, shitty, dingy, damaged floors? Well, guess what? I got some hardwood for you, baby.
Wow.
Orange glow. That's Walter. Okay, let me
Ooh, that is
get into that story. So Walter's the old man in the kitchen. His wife died before him. They were married for like 50 years.
Wow.
They didn't have any kids together because she wasn't able to have kids. So it was just him and her. And she died. And, like, he was just really sad because, you know,
Why she can't have kids?
because there's some people out there that can't have kids, baby.
Hmm.
They don't have what they need to, or it doesn't. There's something not right with it. I don't want to say there's something wrong with people that can't have babies. I'm saying that medically, usually it is due to something not being right, not being 100% like I don't know, abnormal uterus and stuff like that. Some women just don't have the equipment. And then there's some women that have really good equipment that works too good. That's how I ended up with you. Yeah, it didn't take much to make you guys.
And I do love you.
I love you.
Love you.
Moses.
Racist.
Alright.
The equipment is broken.
Yeah, basically.
You're right.
We're white? What'd you say?
No, I said she's right.
Oh, I thought you said you're white.
No, I didn't.
And I was about to say,
It's
you
like-
need to not judge people by the color of their skin, son.
No, I probably did, but I don't know if I did. If I did, I'm sorry. But I don't know what I'm trying to say stuff, and sometimes
It's
people think-
okay, Bob. We're just picking on you.
sometimes when I say stuff, people think I'm saying something else.
I know. I like to hear the anxiety in your voice sometimes, though. That's the only reason why I was doing it.
Oh,
Hello?
she's here.
You could not. Because that'd work too, you know? Hello! Boy in blue. No, I honestly think that the little boy ghost isn't a ghost at all. I think it's a demon. Because here's the thing. David's alive. David didn't... no, he's not alive now. David didn't die until, he was, 30 or something. So the fact that there's a spirit running around that's in his child form doesn't make sense. It's not him. He died when he was, 36 years old. Yeah, he had an abusive childhood and stuff like that, and he probably had a lot of issues because of his stepmom beating on him and being mean. But that wouldn't make him revert back to a little boy when he died and turn into a ghost. No. If you're really into paranormal type stuff, then you know there's no such thing as ghosts that are children. Those are demons. So I think we're talking to a demon when we're talking to him, because you question him and you ask him stuff. You'd be like, is there anything you want us to know? He'll say, she's mean. But if you ask him what he's doing here, he goes, I'm happy.
Maybe he
In a really creepy way.
poised.
Maybe
his
he
stepmom.
poisoned his stepmom.
Good job, you.
Cookie! I never even thought about that.
Wow, you're smart, Cookie Monster.
What if he got tired of all the beating and stuff like that and he poisoned her?
Awesome. You're smart. Thank you. Oh man.
Wow.
Wow, you're so smart.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good theory.
Yeah, high IQ to me.
High, she's got a high IQ.
IQ.
They have a high IQ. I'm sorry.
High IQ. IQ.
I need to really quit doing that.
Smart. Yeah. IQ means house.
I know some people identify as he, she's, and all that. I don't even use the he, she's anymore. If I call you a they or a them and you get offended by it, then like I said before, you probably need to have a talk with your mom because she raised a bitch. Just saying. You know what I mean? You're going to get upset with somebody using they, them pronouns for you even though you're a him or a her. Like, I'm trying to include everybody. You're going to get mad because I'm trying to include everybody? You know what I mean?
She said LOL.
There would be somebody out there like that, though, wouldn't there? Excuse me, I'm not a them. I'm a her. You about to be a dead and a buried if you don't freaking shut up, what you about to be.
Wow.
I don't have a recorder, but I definitely just heard something. I need to go grab a recorder. If I were fishing...
Oh.
Huh?
It said suit.
Suit.
Did you just pick up a red suit?
No, I dropped it. Hush. Alright, I'm just making sure I got my hands. Out. See,
What?
now we know this thing's intelligent now. We know this thing's intelligent now. It's actually saying stuff.
We're talking now.
I just heard a door shut. Or open.
Why didn't they say out when
It's
we're
that
out?
one. I don't know.
That's kind of dumb.
Let's try it again. Where am I?
Who are you?
I'm trying to see if this thing's intelligent, because I think it is. Alright. I'm talking about the Paravox. I don't think it's the ghost. I think it's the Paravox.
Cookie Monster said, well, you went out.
Yeah, I know. Oh, shit, nothing's getting past you, Cookie. Where's my...
Yep.
Where's my sound recorder?
She's probably thinking.
Where did I put that shit? I thought I had it right here. Is there toast in the...
Toast. They've been cooking toast before they died.
I don't know where my equipment's at, but I thought it...
That sound like some train.
That was her crying. That's the stepmom.
She probably crying because she didn't beat me a lot.
That makes sense, though. Maybe he did.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why he's demonic in his afterlife. Or his image, though. Or whatever. Alright, well, I can't find my equipment, so we're out of here, I guess. Yeah, I don't know where my equipment went. I don't know where I set it down. We'll come back.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear all the recordings I got from them?
Yes.
From Little Boy?
Yes.
Alright, and then we're going to sign off for the day.
No.
Yes, you're going to have to say goodbye to everybody,
I
honey.
love doing this week. No.
Yeah. Alright, let's
No.
listen to the audios.
I love doing this. This is fun. Does this sound like
He
a
said,
little
what's
thing?
that?
Hold on. Oh, I heard it.
What are you doing? That's another reason why I think he's demonic, because he said that. And it sounds like he's smiling while he says it. I can just picture him grinning ear to ear. And then if you've seen the apparition of the little boy, he's got white eyes, his skin is blue. Like, that's not how a little boy looks. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking it's demonic.
Yeah.
I think he's taunting. Very taunting character. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Who are you? I wish she'd leave. Or is that I wish you would leave? I think he's saying you.
Wish you'd leave.
I wish you'd leave.
Wish you'd leave.
Yeah, I wish you'd leave.
You're so mean.
You're so mean.
You're so mean.
We're not mean, we're just
Happier before.
investigating.
We were happier before.
You were happier before.
She's mean.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me? She's mean.
She's mean. I live here.
Do you like the current family living here?
I live here.
I live here. Shit.
The guy's in the garage.
Yeah, that's the poltergeist in the garage that's throwing stuff around all the time.
Wow.
All right, what do you think about Conrad Stevenson's, Hunter?
Love it.
You like it?
Why is there a wiki?
I don't think it works.
Let's go to the wiki page. Let's go.
Oh yeah, the wiki page is for the. Oh. What? I completely missed this. Okay, Bar Harbor Lighthouse. The first keepers. After the War for Independence, the city entered a reconstruction period and experienced tremendous growth in the historical district. The docks at Bar Harbor operated around the clock, ensuring distribution of imports through the community. In the early 1800s, several ships were severely damaged entering the harbor around dusk. The city determined having a light station would mitigate further disruptions to dock operations. Construction of the light station was completed in 1821 and consisted of the light tower, keepers' living quarters, and a fuel storage building. Delmore Irving and Douglas Murdoch were the first Bar Harbor lighthouse keepers. Okay, so Murdoch's the one we talked to, the German guy.
Yeah.
Delmore Irving was a retired admiral who had hardened personality, defined by his experiences at sea during the recent war. Douglas Murdoch had a long career as a local politician. In the years prior to his arrival at the light station, his popularity significantly deteriorated. Rumors surfaced about Mr. Murdoch having an affair with the wife of one of his colleagues, and shortly thereafter, Mrs. Murdoch suspiciously left town without a trace. Law enforcement opened a case about the matter, but no evidence was discovered. The general consensus was that Douglas Murdoch volunteered for the keeper's job to avoid further attention and potential prosecution. He killed his wife. The community believed the light station operated for years without incident. As dusk approached on April 14, 1835, the light tower was not operational. This was an immediate and urgent issue for the harbor, and before nightfall, the dock superintendent and police officer were inside the keeper's quarters. It appeared that Admiral Irving passed away in his sleep, and Douglas Murdoch was nowhere to be found. The following morning, police officers, detectives, and the medical examiner arrived at the light station to investigate. The coroner's report indicated that Admiral Irving passed away in his sleep of natural causes. The detective found Delmore Irving's diary, and a very disturbing story started to unfold. What?
There's someone calling me.
Oh.
We're gonna see your message.
Hello?
Hi, this is Maddie calling from Ripley Cove.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm calling for Cassandra, Cheddar's owner.
Yes, that's me.
I was just calling for you to know that Cheddar is out of surgery and everything went well.
Okay.
His blood work all came back good. He is negative for the SIV, leukemia, and heartworm. We got our vaccines, and his one vaccine will need to be boosted in 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay. Alrighty. So we need to come get him now, or do you need a little bit more time, or is he good?
You can come get him probably about 2:30ish, just so we can make sure he's awake enough.
Alrighty. We'll be there at 2:30 then.
All right,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Alright. Bye. Oh, our Cheddar boy's all out of surgery.
Now you don't need to do all that weird stuff.
Yeah, the peeing on stuff. Alright, let's
Yeah.
get back to reading.
I didn't know the beards were
Admiral Irving immediately disliked Doug. Okay, the coroner's report indicated that Admiral Irving passed away in his sleep of natural causes. The detectives found Delmore Irving's diary, and a very disturbing story started to unfold. Admiral Irving immediately disliked Douglas Murdoch, and over the years, this festered into hatred. As highlighted in Admiral Irving's diary on his first night at the light station on September 12, 1821, it is incredibly evident that Mr. Murdoch has spent his entire life striving for the affection of others by storytelling. Numerous times a day he appeared to adjust his disposition throughout our conversation for the sake of carrying my regard. I hate when people do that. I have a strong disdain for a man that lacks integrity. Yeah, I hate that. Like when you're like, you're talking to somebody and you're like, I like this, and they're like, oh, I like this too, and you're like, well, I kind of don't like it, and they're like, yeah, well, I kind of don't like it either. I hate when people do that.
Yeah.
Like, have a difference of opinion, argue with me. You know what I mean? I like a dispute.
I don't like it when Noah does it.
Yeah, I know, it's irritating. Okay. Admiral Irving documented that Murdoch purchased 7 slaves in 18. Hold on. I missed some stuff. Striving for the affection of others by storytelling. Numerous times a day, he appeared to adjust his disposition throughout our conversation for the sake of earning my regard. I have a strong disdain for a man that lacks integrity. The entries grew in frequency and frustration as time passed. The following is another excerpt from his diary. I begun to voice my disdain to Douglas about his shitty personality. His commitment to his work is dismal. He reminds me of a spoiled child, complaining about nearly every aspect of his duties. I don't recall ever wanting to mangle another man so feverishly in my life. Admiral Irving documented that Mr. Murdoch purchased 7 slaves in 1832 and had them build their own housing on the. That's where the houses are. Those are the slave houses. The ran down houses in the woods. Purchased 7 slaves in 1832 and had them build their own housing on the west side of the peninsula, which was densely vegetated and was a discreet location. Slavery was legal at this time, although a severe divide was growing within the country on this subject. New Eidolon did not support slavery, and no slave could be found anywhere within the city limits. Douglas was aware of the community's position, but regardless traveled south to purchase them. The following entry demonstrates Admiral Irving's feelings on the matter. I'm surprised I find myself astonished with Douglas' recent procurement. I imagine a person of such filth would have no problem stooping to such moral lows. A few months later, he wrote the following. It seems that I have befriended my neighbors to the west. They are much more akin to my liking than that meter Douglas. I'm getting tongue twisted because there's so many. I don't know.
This is about the entire thing.
Well, yeah, and it's nice to learn this shit too, Hunter. Hush. We're investigating the house.
Yeah.
This is like a bunch of information about it. Okay, Admiral Irving scripted the culmination of his hatred for Douglas Murdoch on August the 7th, 1834. Today I witnessed Douglas beat George to, as I believe, death. Okay, so he's saying, today I witnessed Doug beat a man, I think, to death, is what he's trying to say right there, and it just didn't sound right. Douglas, a lazy and spineless hypocrite, felt it necessary to beat him because he was delinquent on his duties. I am full of regret not being able to stop the whipping sooner. The only redeemable act I can contrive is to ensure tonight will be the end of Douglas. Okay, so Murdoch. Irving killed Douglas. Irving killed Murdoch because he was an asshole. As the facts started to surface, it was evident the city had a few things to consider moving forward. The light station operated on its contingency plan for approximately 3 months, During this time, city officials relocated the the 6 residents living on the west side of the peninsula and integrated them into the community as freemen. City officials were able to discourage the local paper for running stories, avoiding negative publicity. That was undoubtedly because there was still a general dislike for Douglas Murdoch within the community. Approximately 1 month after the incident, a plan was unveiled on how to move forward. In July of 1935, Dylan Hurley was selected as the head keeper. Okay, so it was Murdoch and Douglas, or Douglas and Irving. Okay, so Delmore Irving and Douglas Murdoch. Okay, so they were the ones running it, and one of them didn't like the other, so they killed him. And with the other one going to jail, they was like, okay, well, we got to find somebody to run it. So here's this new guy, Hurley. Dylan Hurley became the head keeper in July of 1835. He moved his family into the keeper's quarters with the pretense an accommodating home was being built adjacent to the light station. Dylan and his wife Deirdre had 3 children, Eli, Jabez, and Isaac. Isaac was Deirdre's older brother's only son. Dylan and his wife Deirdre had 3 children, Eli, Jabez, and Isaac. Isaac was Deirdre's older brother's only son, who they adopted when he was an orphan. Okay. In 1836, a sizable home was built adjacent to the lighthouse. The Hurley family was able to subsidize the cost of the house with city grants per their sustainability agreement. The agreement outlined that the home should comfortably house all residents of multiple generations to minimize the feeling of isolation that seemed to manifest while on the peninsula. Dude, this is the peninsula I just made a fucking video about that sunk the SS Atlantic. There's like, okay, so they were supposed to go to New Jersey, and they wasn't able to stop there because they got trapped in ice field. So they almost ran out of coal, and the captain was like, okay, well, we need to go north to this peninsula up in Canada to get some coal. Well, it ended up getting drifted like south by a current, and they ended up landing on an island that was covered in rocks, kind of like this. And right around the same time, 1830s, whatever. But anyways, over a 50-year period, the Hurley family operated the lighthouse. In 1838, Isaac Hurley married Rachel Linden and started their family at the lighthouse. They had 4 children: John, who sadly died within a year of his birth; Ruth, Alicia, Alicia, and died at 4 years old, and Isaiah. So they had 2 children that died very young. One of them died when they were a year old, and one of them died when they were 4. Deirdre became pregnant with the family's 3rd child in 1837, and by the end of the year, she was laboring it. According to family records, she was in labor approximately 34 hours and died during childbirth. That's why she had blood all over her. That almost happened to me when I had your brother. Yeah. A terrible accident occurred in 1841 when Eli fell from the upper levels of the stairwell and died. That's the little boy I saw in the stairwell. That's Eli. It was confirmed that Eli and Jabez were racing up and down the stairs of the lighthouse, as they often did. When they approached the top levels, some shoving and wrestling occurred. Unfortunately, this time Eli fell over the railing to his death. Jabez Hurley married Susan Howard in 1845. Susan moved into the family residence. They had 3 children: Peter, Louise, and Amelia, who sadly passed in 1851. In 1858, after many years serving as the head keeper, Dylan's back pains became so severe that he could no longer perform his duties. Isaac and Jabez became the head keepers. Dylan lived in the home until peacefully passing away at the age of 63 in 1874. By 1863, a terrible civil war was ravaging the country. There was an unfathomable amount of injured and dying, for which the community tried the best to set up general hospitals. The Hurley family volunteered the land just south of their house as a medical facility tending to the wounded soldiers. Per family records, the Hurley family was completely unprepared for what they understood to be an act of compassion. This was a place of agony and anguish. Hundreds of limbs were piled up behind the building, and the yard had a blood-filled marsh 20 yards out from the east side of the building. Screams of agony could be heard heard regularly as infected and mangled limbs were sawed off. Dr. Arthur Gideon was the lead surgeon during this time and performed many of the amputations. Dr. Gideon was quoted as saying many years after his time as a field surgeon, "My vocation has immunized me from disgust of blood and gore. What shall haunt me forever is the screams of those young men. It is the totality of pain and suffering that so many young men endured. Incomparable greed justifying the death of countless youth." After the war ended, the family converted the general hospital into a stable, so that the barn used to be a hospital, and hired a stable master to manage things. The distance from the light station to the historical district was sizable, and having the amenity would alleviate many pains. The city provided a grant for the conversion due to how critical the light station was to support the local economy. Yeah, because boats had to be able to see to get to the island and whatnot. After the war ended, by the mid-1880s, Isaac and Jabez were old enough that labors associated with maintaining the lighthouse became exhausted. Both of their children were grown and had children of their own. The world was changing, becoming more industrialized, and Dylan's children had other career interests. In 1886, a new family moved into the residence. The Novak Keepers. So there's a lot of families that lived here. And there's a lot of people that's involved in the place being haunted. We probably ran into a couple of them. Xavier and Renee Novak moved their family into the Hurley house in 1886 and became the new light keepers. They had 5 children. John was the oldest, followed by James, Joseph, Annie, and Jesse. The 3 oldest were of age and were required to assist with duties. Renee loved to cook and preferred to stay on the kitchen side of the house. If she was not in the kitchen, she could be found reading a book on the floor by the fireplace. Xavier and Renee were quoted as saying that the home was too large for them, feeling unusually empty and cold at times, as though spirits of the deceased Hurley family members were still there. The country had a growing interest in the spiritualism, and the belief in ghosts was common. The Novak tour business also benefited from such stories, so an assumption could be made that such stories were conjured, which means some of the stories could be made up. The lighthouse was refurbished to the new standards in 1891 and was equipped with a kerosene light. New standards were established nationally for lighthouses, and federal funding was provided to ensure the work was done. A local contracting group performed the work, which took about a week to complete. In 1893, James Novak married Emma Smith and continued to live in the Hurley house as the assistant keeper. The Novaks were known to be social people and grew tiresome of the seclusion associated with the light station. They worked with the city's development department and started lighthouse tours in 1894. The ferry would leave the dock of Magnificent Drive, transfer guests to the south dock of the lighthouse, and then take a carriage up for the tour. Guests could see the location where Mr. Murdoch was suffocated and then chopped up and thrown into the sea, and where poor Eli fell to his death. Many guests reported being touched or experienced unusual cold spots. Several guests over the years claimed to see spirits within the Hurley house as well as inside the stable, later converting into a petting zoo. So it's a petting zoo now. I haven't seen anything in the stable. What's that note say? Eli fell to his death. Alright. In 1896, Joseph Novak married Catherine Jones. They continued to live in the Hurley house and assisted with keeper's duties. In 1909, Xavier retired and moved in one of the smaller bedrooms with Renee until his death in 1921 and her death in 1922. James and Joseph took over the head keeper's duties. The Novak family purchased a couple of automobiles with the assistance of city grants in 1915. They transitioned the stable into a petting zoo with goats, pigs, and chickens. It was noticed that children did not appreciate the tours as much as their parents, so the addition would help make tours more enjoyable for the entire family. Got it. Yeah, 'cause kids don't want to go to a museum and look at a bunch of old stuff. They want to pet on some goats and stuff.
Yeah.
Coast Guard years. Okay, so this is the building that I said looked like an infirmary or something like that. Had like a kitchen with like a
It looked like in a hotel.
no, well, yeah, it looked like a hotel lobby kind of. In 1942, most of the world was on edge because of a great war involving every industrialized nation. An enemy submarine was spotted off the coast of a city several hundred miles to the south. This was enough to make the entire country paranoid, and all lighthouse operations were taken over by the Coast Guard. This ensured quick action could be taken if enemies were spotted close to shore. James and Joseph were in their 60s when this calamity occurred. They didn't have a succession plan, so negotiating a move to alternative housing was brief. The city provided the financial assistance to enable their relocation. So basically, the Coast Guard wanted the city wanted the Coast Guard to take over the lighthouse because if there was a threat or something like that, it could be reported to the military, like the other troops and stuff like that. It'd be taken care of like staff.
Oh.
Okay. Coast Guard built a barracks to house the six individuals deployed at the light station, and restricted access to the location for security purposes. Tours were also canceled indefinitely. With the light station being a fairly remote location, it was not too challenging keeping unwanted visitors off the property. In the late 60s and early 70s, young couples would sneak onto the grounds along the east side of the peninsula for a romantic evening admiring the view. Surprisingly, this went on for a long time without notice. It wasn't until the Lipstick Killer's horrendous killing spree was exposed that this activity abruptly ended. These events led to the Coast Guard tightening up their security processes where any members outside of the Coast Guard were not permitted anywhere near the grounds. The lighthouse was updated again and automated in 1988. The Coast Guard downsized accommodations, sustaining 2 deployed individuals since the workload was significantly decreased with the automated light tower. In 1998, most of the lighthouse grounds became a maritime museum. The Coast Guard still maintained operations in addition to facilitating visitors. A small visitor center was constructed adjacent to the barracks, which that's the building we can't go in. In 2004, the city of New Eidolon officially created the Bar Harbor Lighthouse Maritime Museum. The Coast Guard determined that their presence was no longer required, and the Maritime Museum hired all the necessary staff to operate the grounds. This was when the visitor center, gift shop, and snack shop were built. It has been in operation as such since. And then there's the Lipstick Killer. We gotta go though. You ready to go?
Bye. Good
Bye
night,
guys.
sir.
Yeah, we gotta go get our cat because he just got out of surgery and
Well, it's 2:17, 18.
yeah, we gotta be there at 2:30.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you went out. Huh?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll